Hello, hurling fans. Hailstone Hurling is back for the 2021 season, the first game of the City League. You are looking live out on the Wisconsin rugby fields, the cradle of hurling here in Madison, Wisconsin, or in Cottage Grove, right outside of Madison, Wisconsin. I'm your host, Bill Jones, and I will be calling the game between the Nitty Gritty Lions and the Silver Dollar Leopards. All right, so let me go a little bit uh, to the to the upcoming rosters. The rosters here for the red team. You'll have for the red team for Nitty Gritty is Brian Murphy. Shane Sucky Fleming is out. I don't see that I'm live, so hang on a sec. Why is that not showing? It is live. All right, excellent. There we go. And I muted. Perfect. All right. So now we can see our live cast. I should have mentioned that I'm also the producer, and to my right is Quinlan Jones, who will be handling a camera, and to my left, Liam Jones. Get in here, there he is. We will be broadcasting this first game of a doubleheader in, as I mentioned, beautiful Cottage Grove. The field is set. It's been waiting dormant for a year as we set ourselves for through COVID, and now we're ready to start playing here. And let's take it away. All right, so for the rosters, let me have a quick look here at the rosters. Again, Nitty Gritty, Brian Murphy. Shane Sucky Fleming will be out. Austin Shivik is going to play for him. Matt Daly, David Dodge, Owen McCarthy, Stephen Cobb, Brady Terry. Paul Anderson is out, but coming in to do yeoman's work will be Mike Schull. Garode Coughlin is out. Mike Stapleton is in. Max Jackal playing. Logan Spillner and Chris Dade rounds out the red roster. I should mention that Mike Stape is a member of the red team. When I said he is in, I mean his physical ability was in question given his foot issue, but he is manning up and he's in. So now playing for the Silver Dollar white team will be heading them off will be Donal O'Donovan. Mike Naparella is playing for Greg Doyle. Dave Grieve will be in there. Alan Morris, John Kenny, Mihal Slattery, Eli Berg, Zach Trubishevsky, or Tribuskowskow, or TRZ, John Campbell, Andy Gifford. Will Jackson is out with no sub for him. Jake Martell and Craig Wagner will be playing. Looks like we have the cameras on the exact same thing. So let's talk a little bit about this matchup and what's going on here. Captaining the Gritty team, the Nitty Gritty team, will be Dave Dodge, and captaining the Silver Dollar is Donal O'Donovan. You're in for a special treat today, everybody. It's a doubleheader. We also have, after the City League, we have what we call a developmental league. The top 3 rounds, the top 3 draft picks for each team will not play in the developmental league, opening up a little more playing time for the lower, less experienced people. We also are making it a co-ed league, so everybody's going to have some fun and get a chance to play. The game is set to start in about 5 minutes, and I guess I can keep you entertained until then. If anyone, by the way, is watching and would like to drop me a little line, I am watching the live chat and would be happy to respond in any way that I can. In fact, I'm going to get that set up so I can see it a little better. Nice. So as I mentioned, I'm sitting up here with Quinlan and Liam Jones. And it's a hot one, guys. I'd say it's a hot one. I should get the other mic so maybe we can talk a little bit about it. Do either of you want to hop on and add commentary? All right, let me see if I can get that going. And we can switch to you every once in a while too, Quinn, and break it down. All right. That doesn't hurt. It is. There's no breeze up here. So what else do you think it is, Liam, that would that's got to be it. It can't be that. What about this?
Okay,
No,
how
it's
about really, really twist in that one and then see if that affects it at all. No, twist it in, see if it's like you can't move it left or right at all. And it has to be that one. All right, now.
check. All right, let me see if I can get Liam to have say a few words. Do you have any predictions for the game, Liam?
I'll tell you this one. My money is on red. Seems like a much stronger, faster, smarter roster. I'll be brutally honest. It is an absolute scorcher out there. We all know they're very well suited to this temperature. They're very well suited to this pressure. My absolute bets go right to them.
Smarter. Jeez, that's a bold prediction. I didn't know that ever came into the.
We recently took an IQ test. It came in very well received.
Awesome. Well, if we can get anybody just to comment on the live chat, then I'll know that we're being watched and it's going through. But we'll keep talking. I understand maybe people don't have the opportunity to watch it right now. So what I'm going to do is try and drop this on our Facebook page.
All live streams are in fact archived, so
yeah, you can follow.
It's being assumed that they are saving it for later, possibly.
Yep, that's very true. Okay, so this is where we got to go like this. Correct, Quinlan, look.
Are we not on this camera anymore?
No, we'll look at this camera, see how it's just doing a splash screen. So you have to hit the red button and then turn it off.
Sponsored by 4-Point Megapixels Handycam AVC DHD.
Exactly.
Thank you all very much for coming out here today.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a fantastic game.
No, help yourself. All right. All right. So as I was mentioning, if anyone wants to, hop on, they should go for it right now and let us know that you can hear us. I'm sure.
Action.
Well, action. All right.
A lot of interesting stuff currently going on. The giant bucket of water has dumped at the nearby splash pad.
Oh, we can't get enough of the wild ride that is the splash pad.
All right, we're actually starting now.
They made. All right. Just as we are getting ready to start, I've gotten notification that Connor Jones and his fiancee Abby have arrived in Phoenix. Congratulations, guys. We look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Yes. All right. I should mention that also that Ben Bars is refereeing. Maybe we can get a shot of Ben down there. And we are about ready to throw in. You know, the one thing I do need to do here is try and start the clock that we have. Ben looks super excited to be starting the refereeing, don't you think?
Starting as a ref, I do say.
That's right. Okay,
Absolutely
so
thrilled.
when we have a throw-in, I will hit submit here, and hopefully the yeah, is that zoomed out as far as I can? And you've got you're going to be ready to capture the zoomed in.
Yeah,
All right, white versus dark. White versus red. Almost ready to go here. I think they're playing 25-minute halves. So, oh, hey, Connor Jones with chiming in. It says it looks good. Way to go, Connor. Get ready for the action. We're about to throw in. Your siblings are here. Ready to. Here we go. Ben Bars with a little fake anticipated. I don't know what exactly the plan is there. It looks like we've got Gareth and Allie behind goals. Okay, now they're ready. And away we go. All right. Scrum in there. Looks like that's Dodgy who's trying to get it out, but they're still struggling to manhandle it. The first guy is Brian. Big hit for Brian here. Big hit. And it was wide. A wide ball for Murph. So in the early seconds of the match, we have one wide. Now John Campbell, who's playing in the goal here for the Silver Dollars. It's about to puck out. He sends it about in the mid. Oh, Donal O'Donovan goes for it, but falls, though. His feet hit the ground, and now it's Owen Mack trying to send it in. And that, too, will be wide. But it looks like Red has the upper hand as far as the attack. But let's face it, we're only 1 minute into this game. Oh, big puck out this time. Gorgeous. And it's knocked down by Logan, who swings and misses. He's trying to grab it. Now he collects. He hand passes. It's knocked down. This will be Craig Wagner, who can't quite grab it. It's, again, Owen Mack. Owen Mack trying to get now. Donal O'Donovan trying to get it. What a scrum. What a battle here we've got going on. It looks like still nobody able to get it, but now Dave Dodge will take off. He's got it now. He's headed straight down in. They're yelling for him to score anything. He's just going to take it. A save by John Campbell. My God. That's gorgeous. And now it's hit, and they're in the box there. It's still in. Looks like it's still up against the back line. It's collected by, I think that might be Mihal. Mihal hence sends it over to Zach. Zach over to, and a big hit by Eli. Sends it into, who do we have? Max sending it over to Daly. Daly now using the space wisely, but that's Donal O'Donovan on him. Hard. Now it's hit down into, a flick by Austin. It's now collected by, who will it be? Is that Schull? Schull wants a point, and he will get the first point. Well done to Mike Schull. And then we will get that in the record book here. Point for Schull, and we're going to go. All right. In comes the ball now. Oh, what do we got? A wide?
It was a wide with a possible nearby goal.
Okay. Who put that on? Who put that shot on?
Not too certain.
All right. That's Stape in the goal there. Just Craig Wagner sends it back. Brady collects. Brady looking to drop it in there. He sends it across the field over to, I think that's Gifford. Gifford collects it. Quick hand pass, nice hand pass, but it's intercepted by Mack. Owen McCarthy hand passes over to Daly. Daly collects it. He sends it high. He sends it long. He sends it into the corner, but it's wide, and they're unable to collect it. That was quite a lot of activity there. Looks like Elise is listening to hear how her dad. She's listening to hear how her dad does today. So you are live. Yes, we are live. We are live. Here we go. Big swing. Collect. Here comes Donal O'Donovan. Looks down the field, sends it hard, straight, long into Grieve, who's playing up in the forward position. He's the surprise third-round pick today. He's trying to get. He finally collects it. Now he's up on the 20-meter line. He tries to hand pass over to awaiting Alan Morris, but instead it's Dave Dodge who comes out of it. Look at him charge, using all his steps. Dribbles it off the ball. Now he resets, gets it to his hand. Oh, and a call. And I'm not sure what the call is on there. Anybody want to chime in? Ben Bars did not like something. Didn't like something about that. So here we'll go with the free. Donal O'Donovan, I have to believe, is going to be going for one. No sense in trying to pass it in this early in the game, but instead he wants to take his points. Big puck out there. And we're going to have Ben Bars. Oh, Eleanor is listening. Hello, Eleanor, and welcome to your first game. All right, so here comes Donal O'Donovan. Quinlan, get ready to follow this shot. It's going to be a bullet. Long, high, deep, and good score. He evens the score there. And now we have 1-1. Nice little matchup here. A long ball, but it goes wide, just wide. So it's still 1-1 with 5 minutes gone. Sweltering heat. Big puck out into Gifford. Gifford grabs it. Well done to Giff, trying to collect it there. He's unable to because McCarthy's putting heavy pressure on him. Now in comes, I believe, Eli trying to help out with a flick, and it goes out of bounds, and I think he's going to say that Eli hit that out. It's going to be a sideline cut. Brian Murphy will take it. You'll have to excuse the jerseys. They came on a slow train from somewhere, and they will not be here till next game. Huge sideline cut into Scholl. He's covered heavily by Jake, but Scholl puts it just wide. What a shot. Definitely had the fans holding their breath. Big puck out by Campbell into Donal, who can't quite collect it, but he is pressured by Dodgy. Dodgy, the captain's Dodgy won the captain's battle there. He's into Murphy. Murphy over the shoulder, large hit into the box. This could be trouble. It's collected by Zach, who hand passes over to that would be Pete Drury, who sends it over to Eli, who hand passes over to Johnny, who tries to send it along, but no, it's down into the ground. But that's Mihal. And a big, long shot into Allen, who can't quite pull it in, and he's covered heavily by Brady. This is going to be the matchup of the day right here, Brady versus Allen. Hand passes, looks, he finds an open Donal O'Donovan. This is huge trouble. Dodgy tries to knock him in. Oh. Goal, Donal O'Donovan. Goal, Donal O'Donovan.
Absolutely fantastic grab and execution there.
Yep. Oh, and there's a goal for Donal O'Donovan. Now Silver Dollar's up 4-1. Big hit by Owen McCarthy. I think I was calling him on the white team before, but that was not him. Here we've got, I think that's Austin Shivik, who's collected it, but he's covered heavily by another newer player, Zach. Austin puts it in nicely to Scholl, but it's stepped on by Campbell, who, look at the quick feed by Campbell, who quickly spins and sends it over safely to Zach. Well done to him. Now the ball's in on Allen. Tries to send it over, but it's intercepted by Dodge. Dodge a flick back to Craig, but he's unable to do it, and he's struck in the wrist by, I don't know who it is, but it certainly was a good call by Ben Bars. And while we take a breather here, let's give a tip of the hat to this free. This free's brought to you by Aints Paints. Aints Paints, it ain't just paints. Aints Paints. All right, here comes Donal O'Donovan. He's going to send it over the bar, over the fence, over the street, and into the neighboring village. That's a point for Donal.
And a broken window.
Yep. We'll get that later. All right, so we are now back to the wide angle camera, and it's collected by Donal, who's going to send it high, deep, far, straight, and good. Another point for Donal. Well done there. Kind of a slow match, I guess. Well, what can I say? Intensity-wise, a lot of open gaps, but a ball into Donal. Good Lord, is he looking to score again? He is, but this time a bit wide, So here comes Mike Stapleton, who's going to try and send a nice little puck out. He does, sends it deep. Where will it go? Oh, Johnny can't collect it, but instead it goes by. And Brian Murphy's trying to collapse on it. Johnny drops the knee, the Johnny genuflect, as we call it, but it's Brian Murphy who comes away with it. A heck of a job by Brian, who sends it high, far, wide, and good! That's good for Brian Murphy, a wonderful shot. And that'll be a point for him. And this game is kind of a bit of a seesaw back and forth, wouldn't you say, guys?
Absolutely.
All right, collected by Daly, who knocks it down to Dodge, who's going to send it far. Oh, straight down the belt line, and he's going to take. The captain has some distance of his own, and that'll go to him. And here comes John Campbell, who's going to send it in. Oh, the ball skips by Dodge, and now it's down on Craig. Logan's trying to collect it. He's able to get a hold of it. A hand pass over to Daly. Daly's got it now. He's going to send it deep into a space wisely to see if Austin Shivik, who's quite fit and fast, if he can't get to it first. But he doesn't go to the hand. He wants to try and flick it. That was a poor decision, Austin. Get that ball and run with it. Let's see if he'll do it again. Learns from that. Oh, now there's a call. Not sure what. Not sure. Oh, you got it. All right. Not sure what the call was on there, but looks like maybe a trip of some kind. So let's have a little recap here. 6-3, Silver Dollar ahead, but here's Brian Murphy who's trying to make it a 2-point game. Wide ball. Allie calls it wide. Brian kind of dumps his shoulders. He knows he made a mistake there. Ball coming into Dodgy now. Dodgy collects. He's pushed a little by Eli. Dodgy's just going to use his feet. Oh, it's got to be a trip. No, he's calling advantage. He's got advantage, but he's just even Dodgy. Even Eli knows. Let's just stop right here, right now. So here comes Matt Daly to take this free. Matt Daly to take the free. Maybe he can convert where Brian Murphy was unable to and make this a 2-point game. It's 6-3, tough to score, tough scores. Those of you used to watching us indoor, it's a much lower scoring game as you can imagine, especially in these heats. But this heat, here we go. Beautiful shot by Daly. He leaves no doubt, and he drops it in for his first point of the season. First of many more, I'm quite certain. All right, so now John Campbell's going to send it out wide, and it will be, or it ended up going out wide, and it will be, where are we at here? Yes, sideline cut for Red. All right, Brian Murphy's going to do this sideline cut. He looks, he sends it in, and that'll go to Eli, who's playing very well. He sends it in a deep, high, long shot into. Here comes Alan Morris. He's got the Alan Morris move. A spin, run, gets by there. Somehow Brady's able to disrupt it just enough to take it away. And we got multiple calls here. Somebody bleeding here or hurt? What do we got here? Hey, what's going on here? Dodgy is bleeding, I think, from that trip maybe. He looks like he's hurt, so he may need some help. I'm going to go down and see if he needs a ride somewhere. You guys just stand down.
Roger.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Craig, what's going on? What's going on down there? Is Dodgy hurt?
Am I going? Am I playing?
Okay. You want to go find out and come on back?
Am I playing?
Yeah. How bad is he hurt? How bad is he hurt? Okay. All right, easy. All right. Is anyone working the scoreboard? No? All right. No scoreboard, but it out, so they both got to be down. All right, cool. So it's 6-4. We've checked in on Dodgy. He is bleeding, but we don't know how badly. According to Nappy, it's incidental and not too bad. So it might be just the fact that he's getting blood all over the place and not severely hurt. But that's the word from the pitch right now as we wait for resumption of play. I think Ben Bars is actually tending to him. It didn't seem like he. It did not seem particularly bad or nerve-wracking, so we're hoping that he's all right. That, of course, puts the clock off. I'm not sure exactly how much time we'll have to do it, but But we'll just have to sit and wait. Yeah! No, I don't. If anyone's watching this, please report the football score. The guys are wondering how things are going down. Busy day for the Hailstones. They're playing
Irish
McBride's.
football, or-
Yeah, Gaelic football down in Chicago. That's why we've had a few subs for this game. Yeah, yep. And of course, don't forget we have another one to. We have another game coming up after this, so we'll have a nice long afternoon. I do not know what the delay is and why it's taking so long, but yeah, that's. It looks like they're all coming in now. Everybody's headed in. I don't know why, but we'll have to find out. Perhaps they're calling halftime or water break or something. So I'm going to have to go find out, and I'll come back up and get get the info. Thanks. All right, everyone, we have a update. First thing is, get this right. We have played 14 minutes. So what we have is Dave Dodge took one to the ear and was started bleeding pretty bad. He is headed off to the. He's fine. The ear will certainly be salvageable, but he is headed to the emergency room to have a cut with a little bit of with some sewing. So I'm going to hit this, and it'll be starting at 15. Our games are going to be 25 minutes apiece. So that means we have 11 more minutes to go. On this hot, sweltering day, the last thing we needed was an ear injury to Dave Dodge, and I hope he's doing all right. He can watch the game while he heals up. So someone else, I think Daly's taking over as captain for him. Yeah, getting a few stitches. Maybe I'll text him. And I, of course, hope that we can get a good update from him as well later. All right, so here we go. We'll start the clock at 14. And we'll get going here. Wide ball to start us off. It's 6-4. And I'm trying to get a text out to Dodge.
We got a foul going right. Got Eli walking with a limp, which is unfortunate.
Oh, geez, Eli's now injured.
Bit of a drama queen, but
no.
No, I'm just jogging.
Eli will take that in stride. As limpy as gimpy as it is, he will take that in stride. Here comes Matt Daly trying to put things together. Instead, it is a wide. Boy, I got to think the heat is really playing a big part in all this. Tried to collect by Nappy. Instead, it's Donal O'Donovan trying to get it. Look at Matt Daly using the feet to get out ahead of everybody. Looks, spins, hits deep into a corner. Oh, Austin knew it would go over his head, and what a collection by him. That's great stuff, Austin. He's got to decide where to go. He's called for probably steps or twice to the hand, 3 times to the hand, I'm not sure, or twice in a row to the hand. Here comes Mihal, who's going to send it nice and deep into Alan Morris, who's going to try and grab it. Instead, he goes over his head, chases down after it. Here is Allen. He's got it in his hand. A big hand pass back to Nappy, who's going to try and point, and he's got it. That's big for Nappy. Good shot. Let's see here. Nappy's playing for Greg Doyle. Here comes the point. All right, Silver Dollar now up 3, and that's going to be Mihal. I'm sorry, McCarthy. Owen McCarthy and Mihal going at it. There's a disagreement about whether there was a foul or not. Connor D. Looks great. Oh, thanks for checking in, Connor D. Here comes Brian Murphy. He wants to take the free. That should be moved up 10 meters for that stoppage right there. I don't know what all that argy-bargy is about, but I know. Oh, he goes for goal, but instead he ends up with a point.
Oh.
He can't be mad about. He did come away with something, but he wanted more, and that was smart.
Saw that come from that.
Yep. Here comes a deep shot into Alan Morris. Alan Morris trying to collect. Looks, he's double teamed. He finds an overlapping Donal O'Donovan. Oh my God, look at the speed of this guy. But a great hook by Brian. Holds him up just long enough to send him into the middle. It's a shot and a goal. And it's a goal.
Oh my goodness.
It's a goal by, was that Andy or Donald that put that in? I believe it was Donald who found a way to put it in on goal. And we can fix it in post, right?
Mm-hmm.
If need be. All right, so in comes Owen McCarthy now. Owen McCarthy trying to collect. It's being knocked around by Giff, who's standing his ground, but it's Owen who grabs it. Owen McCarthy, great solo into the middle of the field there. He now sends it deep into Schull. Schull, great hands. He wants just a point, and he will have his point. Mike Schull has an answer for that. Well done, Mike Schull, with your point there. Point. Good job, Mike. All right, so now we've got Brian Murphy trying to collect it. He swings. Nice little hand pass to Cobb. Cobb, who usually plays goalie and has some tough what's he been dealing with? His Achilles problem. No. His great little overlapping hand pass to Chris Dade, the new guy. This is his new first league game. He did play in the City League game. He did have a go in the Legends, but now here's Johnny Kenny with a collection. Big hit, Johnny, into, that's still Allen trying to get it with the distinctive yellow helmet. Gift tries to get it to Allen, who's now in the midfield. What's he doing way up here? Swing, sends it in, down to Grieve. Oh, he missed the overlapping Allen, who could have, would have been a genius score. I think there was a call of some kind. Ben Barr sending it back. You don't question the GM. He knows what he's doing. He's been reffing a lot of games, actually. So I was watching too much that missed overlap by Grieve. Boy, that was a scoring opportunity. I'm sure Allen will let him know later. Well, here comes Cobb. A spoiled free, but it is sent on the ground to Logan, who's going to set it high, deep, and far into our man, Brian Murphy, but instead it's over Donal. Donal, quick overlap to Nappy. Nappy with a hand out right. Oh, look at this teamwork here. This could be trouble for... Oh, but it was wide. Garrett calls it wide. Oh, he's given a point to Donal. He's bullied into giving a point to Donal. Gareth, stand your ground next time, man. You don't have to listen to that. All right, so now ball into Brian Murphy, who's going to solo. He makes a great move on Johnny Kenny, but not giving up. Big, high, deep shot, and he's got a point now. They're in the groove. Brian Murphy with a point. Beautiful point there. And it's now knocked down by Brady. Brady into Daly, who's looking to go deep with it. He sends it in deep to Trebushevsky, who Zach grabs it, hand passes over to Gift. Gift puts it in, but it's knocked down by Max, and now it is down into Brady and Donald. Donald grabs it, spins. He looks for a hand pass. He finds Gift. Gift grabs it, looks for anybody. Oh, and there's call for steps there. I'm not sure why my scoreboard is not registered. I'm afraid to hit it again, but maybe I will. All right, let's see if I've got the points right here. All right, what do I see here? That's Daly looking for a point, and he's got it. I believe it was at a point. That had to have been. Yes, Donald with the point. Well done. Donald, I'm sorry, Daly with the point. Nice shot there, Matt Daly. All right, now I'm returning here. Oh, that's John Campbell running out on it. Oh, it's just wide. Just wide. Wow, that was a close call for the Silver Dollars. I have to double check my scoring here, but because I am concerned that the scoreboard may be off. My tablet is not that doing too well here.
Poor loser throwing a stick in the air with that puck out.
Johnny grabs it. Hand pass down into Nappy. Nappy screaming for it. He wants it bad. Now he heads in. He's going to send it in on... Wow, the impossible angle scores the goal. Well done,
Oh, my
Nappy.
goodness, a goal at a fantastic angle straight from the corner.
Mike Naprella showing off his skills, showing why they picked him to come in for second-round pick Doyle to save the day, and he does save the day. Now it's Murphy who grabs it. Murphy spins, looks. He's trying to get it. Johnny with a little push in the back, and he'll be called for it. He'll be called for it, and now as soon as we can get Brian to come back into frame, we will do this puck. This puck. All right. It must be incredibly hot for the guys. They've got about 3 more minutes to go. We will get to the stats here in a minute. I have been keeping them, so we'll see who's really dominating here on each team. Here comes Daly. Lift, swing, hit. Oh, that looked good, and it is good. Matt Daly with the point. Beautiful score.
Oh, possibly right back out to him. Oh, not quite.
Oh, now a hit into Grieve. Grieve's got it now. A hand pass over to Eli, who's limping, trying to do his best to get his feet under him. Now he looks well. Great shot. That's a big score for Eli. Well done. Well done,
Against
Eli.
all odds.
Eli Berg with a point. and his teammates respond with much appreciation. All right, now we've got Mihal calling for the ball. He'll be taking this sideline cut in. I've got to guess there's about 2 minutes to go here in the half. They're only playing 25s, particularly in this heat. But I believe they're only playing 9s as well. So there is a lot of space to cover in hot weather. You'll have to understand why. Oh, Allen's able to deflect it just enough, but Brady looks far and he sends it in to. Oh, it's knocked down by Jake the Snake. Brian Murphy finds a seam but loses his hurl. He tries to lift with both feet. He's unable to do that. It's now Johnny Kenny off to the races. Hand passes over to Eli. They're yelling at him saying he's got all day. He hand passes over to Donald. Donald's grab looks, big hand pass over there to Eli, who can't control it, and ultimately too much messing around there by Silver Dollar, and the Nitty Gritty grabs it. It's Owen Mack, big hit here, sends it in, comes down. Oh, but great job by Zach. Then it's a little flick. There had to have been a call there, but Mihal was trying to grab for it. I believe they called they believed a call for tripping on Mihal. Oh, Brian Murphy unhappy with that call. Particularly disappointed probably because he did have a straight run at the goal, but what he missed was before he got there, Mihal had been tripped up a little. Big hit into, not a big hit actually, into Brady, who's able to easily hand pass over to Owen. Owen's collected now. He's down. He's off to the races. And he hand passes over to Brian. Brian with a big hit over the shoulder. Gorgeous point. And that will count for Brian Murphy, who did get that point that he so much wanted before and was arguing on behalf of before play had stopped. Oh, now a wide ball. Well, we're nearing that 25-minute mark. I have 15-10. I may, because my scoreboard tablet isn't the highest of technologies, we may be off by 1 point, but I'll have to take a look at that. Hit over to Owen Mack now. Hand passes over to Eli hits into the ground, but it's knocked down by Brady. Brady over to that is Allen, who's going to send it in, trying to get a point. He's unable to get it. I know that Ben probably can't wait to blow this whistle up, given it's so hot. A strike by Stapleton into Brady. Brady with a long pass down to Scholl. Scholl's trying to collect it. Oh, ball bobbles past him, and there's Donald off to the races, and it is halftime. It is halftime. Let me get the score from Bars. Let me get the score from our referee so make sure I got it. Hey, Ben, what's the score? What's the score? Hey, that's what I've got. All right.
Perfect.
Well, the scoreboard never lies. It is indeed 3-6-10. Let's take a look at our hard-working crew here. Get in, guys. It's Quinlan and Liam. Yep. Still no football score. Sorry. Hey, Connor D, if you're watching and you want to post the football score, I would very much appreciate that. They're trying to find out. What's that? Sure. Kind of busy up here, Matt, but I will send a WhatsApp question to the group. Anyone have a football score? Anyone have a football score? All right, we will update you on that if we get that. But back to hurling. All right, so, I see. I have to reset. I have to refresh this screen. That's a good thing. An update I have to make. Refresh the cache for this current page. There they are. So, the current stats as you see them: Donal with 2 goals and 4 points. Mike Nappy added a goal himself and a point. He's leading the charge for the Silver Dollars. Eli Berg with a nice point as well. Rounds it out. And that's the 3-6 Silver Dollar up. Then we have Brian Murphy 0-4. Oh, looks like no. And then we have Brian Murphy 0 with 4 points, Matt Daly with 3, Dave Dodge with 1, and Mike Scholl with 2. That leaves the score at 15-10. The big news, of course, is the early exit of Dave Dodge due to a pretty bad ear injury. And boy, Dave, if you could send me a text or post on the chat how you're doing there. I assume by now perhaps you've made it to the emergency room and are waiting to get that that earlobe sewn back together. I did not get a first-hand view of it, but the uh, the um, the what it looks like was a pretty bad hit to the ear. You guys can go down there. It's a lot cooler down there. Grab some water. Yeah, leave your mic open. And so, what else can we talk about this game? Well, obviously the injury is very disappointing. We also have
everyone's priorities are straight with the match of the football game.
Yeah.
Just the second they
That's right. That's a good point. The matter at hand is right here, more so than it is what's going on in Chicago. They'll handle their stuff, and we're going to take care of what we can find here. And what the big news this year, of course, is the incredible pitch that we are lucky enough to have here at the rugby fields in Cottage Grove. They've built up an amazing facility, including a two-story just palace, for lack of a better word. It's got an amazing bar in it, locker rooms, training rooms, referee room. They've got all sorts of storage. And then here I am up in one level above that on the third floor with a little broadcast booth. They've also got two decks that each overlook the field. So what you're looking at there on the screen is not unlike what the the people are seeing when they just sit out, have a few beers, and watch the game from a porch setting. They've got high top tables and benches. It's really incredible. So you should consider coming on out and checking that out. All right, I'm gonna give me a minute here to set the clock ready to go. We're in at 25 minutes already. You know, let's do a 25 minute. No, we'll start it at 25. So we'll start it at 25 at halftime, of course. I am hoping that Dave Dodge is doing all right. Of course, we're still really pulling for you on that one. I want to thank Connor Jones for chiming in on the chat, as well as Elise. I'm glad Eleanor is listening in, and Connor D, who I assume is watching down in Chicago. So that's the extent of really where the game is right now. Here's a little wider shot of our field. It's a pretty incredible setup. As you can see, there's even a splash pad over there in the distance. You can see what's called the Challenger Stadium or Challenger League Stadium for children with disabilities. They get the thrill of playing Little League baseball as well. The surfaces are all set up for wheelchairs and other hazards have been removed so that people are able to move around on there despite their whatever challenges they may have. And it's a real thrill to see that as an addition out here. We've got this large building. There's another storage garage to my left that's off camera. Then, of course, we have the standard garage that we've always sat under with picnic benches. It's going to be quite a setting for the 2021 Midwest tournament that we hold every year. I really can't wait for that. And there are our camera people right there. Liam and Quinlan are going to do a little puck around while they wait. Oh, there you go. The big bucket is just splashed. You can see the water park's quite impressive. Quite an impressive setup. So I see that two people are watching. I want to thank you for watching. I stream this primarily for archiving sake, but I have a feeling the more people get a chance to see it, the more people are going to maybe tune in on a regular basis. The games will always start Sundays at 2. However, it's every other Sunday. There you're watching our hurling commissioner, Johnny Kenny, heading out to the pitch. Looks like the guys are about ready to give it another go. Let's see what we got here. 110 to 18. Madison won. Matt Daly! 110 to 18. We won. Or at least we're ahead. I don't know if that's the final or not. Thanks, Connor D, for the update. So we're ahead by 2 points. I don't know how much time is left. I don't know what time that game started. All right, so sorry to you listening if it got too loud, but Connor D, thank you for updating on the football. Kind of sounds like a halftime score. Football, Madison 110, McBride's 18. And here comes Liam and Quinlan to put in another 25 minutes of work.
Yep.
They are ready. All right, so again, it's 15 to 10. Silver Dollar in the lead. Ben Barr's about ready to throw in. So there you go. Thank you, Liam, for giving that tight shot in. We're going to start the camera at 25 and keep counting up. And here we go.
Whoa. An instantaneous grab up from that. That's the cleanest I've seen in
wants a goal. He's got it.
That's the cleanest I've seen in years.
It's his world. We are just living in it. That's a goal by Donal O'Donovan to get us started. That's how you get caught off guard. So, and now a big hit by Craig. Is that Wagner? Got a point. Craig Wagner adding in a little. Yes, right. This is tough on. A tough start for Nitty Gritty without their captain, who's in the emergency room getting his ear fixed. So now they're wanting the ball back to Matt Daly. Let's see here. Here comes Schull, who's going to give it a rip. He does. Sends it in. There's Brian Murphy chasing after it, and that's Owen McCarthy. Owen McCarthy unable to get it. Johnny Kenny wants it. He wants to fix things quick and fix them now. Clear, big clear. Oh, Nitty Gritty's best chance so far. Oh, look at Grieve coming after it hard. Daly's able to hold him up, stop. Good use of the body there as he fights hard for it. He's unable to collect it quite yet, but that. Oh! Little whistles. Daly getting a little feisty there as Grieve really owning him on that challenge. And unfortunately for Matt, the camera does not lie. That will forever be archived in perpetuity. Here comes Donal O'Donovan. Is he going to go for goal again?
Sorry, Daly.
Nope. He's trying to communicate with his team. He's sending Craig off to a spot, and it's going to be high, deep, and a point for Donal O'Donovan. Impressive
Insane
show.
start for Silver Dollar here.
Yep, and that's kind of on Matt. He's probably gonna. You can't give up frees to a team with a free taker like Donal. So in comes Eli, and he's got the point.
Another one. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Somebody. They put together a game plan that has them in great shape here.
Nitty Gritty has to think up something very quickly.
Big hit into exactly. Nitty Gritty is falling far behind now. There's a call. It may have been a chop down, meaning that someone struck someone else's stick and really wasn't playing the ball. Instead, he was just playing kind of near. Oh my gosh! Guess what's going to happen here, guys? Unless he turns around and hits it backwards, I think that Silver Dollar may be going up another point. Well,
should go for a goal at this range of this luck.
Yep, here he goes. Is he gonna? He does. He just lofts it over, but it is wide. It is wide.
Oh.
His arms must be tired from taking the freeze. Here comes Stape. He sees Austin, but oh, come on! Austin grabs for it. He's got it. He's got a solo. Donald's in huge pursuit, but he gets it away actually into Owen Mack, who puts it down. It's wide. That's due to heavy pressure by Eli, I'd say. Here comes Mihal, who's going to take a deep puck out into Allen. Oh, who can't collect it, but Brady sure can. Brady's got it now. He's collected by Brian Murphy with a beautiful catch. He's taking it on his own. He's being held up heavily by, it looked like Campbell. Johnny Campbell.
Hand to hand there, not even a stick.
Doing well to contain. I don't think there's any hard feelings there. It's just hard play. Here comes Brian with the free. It's a point. Oh, Murphy or Ben calls it off because it's not far. He took it way too far up. So what we're looking at here is Brian Murphy trying to get Nitty Gritty back into it, who are down by 11. Started down only 5, but that turned around quickly. I should say got even worse very quickly. And Brian now looking to what is going on. Now Daly will be taking it. Well, time's ticking, Nitty. We're not going to add any points for the time you're wasting, I don't think. Oh, it's in on goal. It's stopped by Jake. Jake then to Donal. Donal looks. He surveys the land, he sends it hard down the line to Allen again. Allen moves up, but is still unable to collect that. It's Logan who gets under it. Great feat by Logan, but he bobbles it a bit. Now it's Allen's got it again. He's going to grab it. He's going to take that shot. He's going to look for a point. It's Stape who collects it. Oh, look at the quick feet by the two-time GM, Mike Stapleton. That goes over to Brady. Brady's now with a big hit into Donal. O'Donovan who steps across. Too easy. That's that shot. We will not have a replay. Donal O'Donovan's shot goes wide. Now a big puck by Stape. It's collected by Gift. The white is just not stepping off the neck of the Nitty Gritties. Here comes Allen. Great shot on goal, but a great save by Stape. Well done. The goal got narrower and narrower the closer Allen got because people just started to converge. And ultimately it was blocked and sent off to a 65. Those who might be watching and watching, those people that are watching and perhaps unfamiliar with hurling, a 65 is not unlike a corner kick for soccer. If it goes off the defense team and then goes off the back line, you send the ball back 65 yards, and you have a guy like Donal O'Donovan hit it 100 yards back, and then you give him a point. Here comes Donal O'Donovan, another wide. The man from Clare struggling to get his
Looks like they really kind of lost it
accuracy.
Here.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. Nope. Donal O'Donovan trying to collect it. A little push in the back. No call on that apparently. Oh, Chris Dade. That was a call. That was a call on Donal and Chris Dade. Well done to get the foul there. And here comes Daly. I'm not sure if he'd go for a point, but he may be eyeing something up here. He's asking for 13 meters. He's calling for perhaps Nappy or someone in the corner to come up. No, not Nappy. Big hit now. Yep, he calls for it. He put it in the box, but it goes over the bar for a point for Matt Daly. At least they came away with something there in what was otherwise a drought of scoring for the Nitty Gritty, still only down by 10, thanks to a lot of wides by Silver Dollar recently. But then here comes Grieve wants a goal. It's blocked down hard by Max Jackal. It's collected by Grieve, though, who tries to hand pass it, but it's errant over to Craig. He's not going to get it. Instead, it's Matt Daly who hustles back to help out his teammates. He looks deep. He wants to send it out deep, and he does. He heads into, that looks like Eli, who's been working like a son of a gun out there. And now here comes Donal. Donal with a big hit in, and it is a point. That one's accurate. Point. Hey, Liam, can you get a tighter shot? You don't have to go in and out. Quinlan will. I'm switching if I need a big shot out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, here comes John Campbell. Can't quite get it. Now it's Mihal. Mihal balances it. Oh, it's a heavy pursuit by Campbell. Great job to push him out of the danger zone, but instead it's hand pass to Brian Murphy, who heads right back into the danger zone. And now that's Zach. Zach with a hand pass over to Eli. Eli with a collection. He's covered well by Dade, who's in his first league game ever. A kick up to Logan. Logan collects it. Can Logan get it? Yes, he can. Logan wants. Oh, no, he hand passed it just in time. He switched over to a hand pass to avoid a foul. Oh, it's Giff who falls trying to get it. Owen McCarthy just hits it into Mihal, who's going to send it long into Brady. Brady knocks it down. That's Donal trying to collect it. And Craig just steps out of the way. That's Donal who's going to send it long from the weak side. Does he have a weak side? No, he does not. Donal with a point. And that'll go wide, I believe. Wide ball. All right. That's a little too tight, Liam. Bring it out a little. There you go. That's great. That's great. There's a ball into... wide ball of some kind. Here comes... That's a perfect shot, Liam. Now Allen's going to send it into Grieve. Now see if you can't get in tighter there, Liam. Then
yeah,
in,
apologies.
there,
Still
that's perfect.
working out some kinks here.
Yep, that's right. Logan hand pass over to Daly, who tries to flick it away, and that's over to Eli. Eli with a hit over to Dade, stops it in the middle of the pass over. He was trying to get it over to Nappy. He was unable to get it. Now Nappy heads over, can't get it, and that's Cobb, who will hit it deep into his man Brian, who tries to get it. Oh, look at Johnny Kenny fighting hard against Murph. Murph not taking that lightly. Oh, Johnny is able to clear it just enough, and it goes down over to Eli. Eli now collects. Here they go. Oh, quite the push. A little bit of a push and a fall. The legs are weak. Everyone's hurting. We're going to 50 minutes here, so we still got 15 and a half to go. Here's a big hit by Donal. He decides to send it over to Grieve. If he can get to it in time, he cannot, and it's wide. And it's wide. All right, well, here comes Mike Stapleton, who's going to send it in. Ah, McCarthy. Boy, people are having a tough time pulling these out of the air. McCarthy able to grab it. Hand pass over to, intercepted by Donal, who grabs it. Picked his pocket. Allen runs with him for a minute, but decides no. Donal tries to solo all the way down the field, and he does off the ground into the goal. He decided, I've had enough of trying for points. I'm just going to take it down there myself. Here comes Stape. Big hit. Let's see where the catch is. It goes down into Owen Matthews grabs it, and he tries to send it in. And Brian Murphy is able to collect it. Now he's got a great shot on the goal, but instead they cover it just in time, and he can't send it off the ground. Alan Morris has come all the way back to the full back line. He's up against the back line. The half forward typically, they wanted an out. Garrett didn't call it. Now it's Giff. Giff's got it. He looks up. What's going on? Oh, wide ball. They called it a wide ball.
Here's a whistle's been called.
Yep. Here we have a whistle. All right. So here comes Mihal. Mihal with a puck out to, no, they did call a 65. So what they're saying there is that Allen came all the way back. He must have just lost enough control of it to be unable to keep it from going off the back line, knocked it over the back line, and that's where we stand. Here comes Matt Daly, big hit into the box. It's knocked down by Campbell. Who can get it? It looks like it might be Drury. Drury collects. He turns. He wants to take the point. Instead, he's blocked down by Trebuchevsky. Here comes, that was Campbell to Allen, who must be standing back to help given their big lead. It's, Grieve unable to catch it, but look at this. Look at Gifford. He's got a straight shot at the goal. State comes out and blocks it with his back. It's a gorgeous save by Stapleton, and now it's Cobb who's trying to help out as well. He'll send it into, unfortunately, not unfortunate for Silver Dollar. That's Donal O'Donovan putting it over the bar for a point. Really owning the game, owning the match. There's a puck into Brian. Brian's trying to get after, but it's Johnny Kenny who collects, makes a hop, step, and a jump, and sends it into Grieve. Grieve collects it. He's going to go goal. It's saved by Stapleton. Logan tries for it, unable to get it, but it's flicked over to Cobb. Cobb sends it into, Nitty's got to stop sending it into the man, the myth. Oh, great. Either that was a save or it was just over the bar, but Donal O'Donovan with a point. He's got it. Now a long ball into Daly. Daly tries to leave Campbell. He sends it into, who is that? That's Johnny Kenny and
playing on the ground.
Big hit by Johnny sends into, Allen's now on the other side of the field. What's going on here, Allen? He came out ready to play. Great job. He sends it over the man, Donal. Donal puts it into a corner, trying to get it over to Allen. Allen can't quite get to it, and over the line it goes. So we will have a puck out. And a breath of air. No, we won't. No breaks for us. It's hit into Daly, who sends it deep, but he doesn't go for the point. Instead, he wants Pete Drury. It's hit down by Zach. Zach kicks a great little move on Scholl. Great work by Zach. Zach into Donal O'Donovan. Donal tries to pass it off to Eli. Eli looking for a solo, and he's got it. He slows down. If he could learn to hit on the run, he'd have a lot more, maybe a whole nother second to take that shot. Into Dade, stood up by Donal, thrown down by Donal. That's a good call. And he objects. Oh, what do you mean? Camera doesn't lie, Donal. It's all there on film. or at least digital representation.
144p.
Well, look at that. Donal actually, I guess he wanted advantage because the only thing I can think of is perhaps Dade pulled his stick. And that's a point for Donal. Now he's zoned in. Jeez Louise. Let some of the other people play Donal. Jeez. All right. I'm just kidding. Great job. All right. Ball into McCarthy. Owen McCarthy looks, he's being pursued heavily, but he puts it in nicely to the box. Oh, that sun's going to be a problem for Mihal. Tries to grab it. He actually does get after it now. He looks down, tries to get a nice little puck into his teammate, but instead it goes to the defender, Cobb, but Grieve is able to scoop it up. Look at that. Look at the legs, the feet, the intensity. Great overlap by Allen. This one's got to go in, and it does go in. Allen's been in that position too many times not to finish. And a nice little goal by Allen. Well done. All right. So we have 32-11. This game is a blowout. For those of you looking for some reason to get another beer and sit back on the couch, we do have a second game. So now is the time to kick back and enjoy and just see how skilled some of these great players are. Like this guy, Matt Daly, great play in. Schull tries to grab it, but it's knocked down. Well done by Jake. Over to Johnny. Johnny and Jake go at it, or Johnny and Schull go after it. Johnny, look at him solo away. They've got to like it. Remember also, Nitty did lose their captain and one of their more skilled players early on. Dodgy, if you're watching by any chance, I hope you're doing well. All right, so it's collected by Stapleton, flicked by Grieve, and the call is a 65. It did go off Stape. Wow, that's what pressure gets you. Kids, if you want to learn a little about sports, and in particular hurling, never give up on that. Even if you know you're not going to get it, the pressure can cause mistakes, and that's what happened there. Red knocking it out. And we're going to have Donal O'Donovan with the free. Newcomer to the game. Just kidding. He's played a few, but that one's wide.
I was about to say, no.
That's wide. No. Great play there. I'm going to grab a sip of the water. And a puck in by Stape. Stape over. Oh, well done to John Campbell, who disrupted without fouling. Stand him up is what they're calling for, and that is exactly what happened. Ball goes into Brian Murphy. He knows he's got to put something on the board, but it is wide. It's wide. Let's take a quick look at the stats there. If you want to, I've got to restart this. I'm going to refresh this. I'm sorry. We'll get this fixed in post.
Cut this part out.
Yeah. Refresh. And there they are. All right. So there's a ball. Brady knocking it in. Oh, great puck or strike by Brady into a perfect corner, and that's Mike Schull who gets it with plenty of time. I'm sorry. What am I saying? He was trying to go to. That wasn't Brady. Is what the problem is. That was somebody else who sent it back there. No. That was. We have Red attacking that way. Your announcer's feeling a little bit of heat stroke, I think. All right, ball coming in. Nicely done. That's Allen who's got a good angle there, Liam. Nice little flick over to Donal. Look at the overlap. It's ugly. It's getting ugly, everybody. Donal O'Donovan with a goal. And we may be reaching the, how many minutes more of this does everyone want to play with another game to go in the development league? Who knows? Well, that's Brian Murphy, though. Oh, he's pushed in the back by Johnny. Just a tough assignment. Brian and Daly working. Oh, now what was that? Trying to work a situation that is two guys doing three men's work. Dave Dodge, early exit, obviously played a huge part in it. Did it play a 24-point difference? Maybe. You don't know. It's almost like Reds playing like a man down, it seems, which they're not. They had subs, but that's a huge loss. And I think that has to be a huge impact. If you're watching at home and you want to send a message, I will definitely recognize that. Daly, big hit, and a point for Matt Daly from free. Matt Daly, a point from a free. And here comes Giff yelling for it. But instead it's down the middle. Donal O'Donovan kind of pulls Mihal's poor puck out of the Oh, great shoulder by Allen there. I got to like that effort. Allen with a great move through the seam. He sees Craig, but he decides he's going to take it as himself. Puts it up high, puts it up straight, and puts it up good. That's a point by Alan Morris. Welcome back, Alan, to the league and to continuing. I've got him down as our all-time scoring leader in games, tournaments, and pool. All right, so it is a hot one up here with 6 more minutes to go. I'm hoping we can survive. Here comes Mihal, who's come out of the goal now. John Campbell has worked his way back. There's a hit off the ground. It goes into a grouping of people. Fought on and kicked. Now it's over to Nappy, who collects it smooth as silk. He somehow threaded that needle. Unbelievable. Well done, Nappy. And we're gonna get you in, Nappy, for a point. Well done. There goes Donal into trying to get it into Nappy, but instead collected by Logan, who hand passes over to Brady. Brady gets his hand pass over to Logan. Logan collects it, and he's going to hit it deep. No, instead he's going to hit it. He's going to drop it on the ground, and that's Nappy, who's really causing him fits. That's Grieve, who's looking for space. Oh, that's great defense by Max. Now it's Logan who sends it over to Max. Brian Murphy charging past John Kenny. I didn't know anyone could do that, let alone Murphy trying to kick it, but instead it goes wide. Unfortunate. Huge effort. I've got 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes to go for these exhausted Warriors. It's got to be brutal. Hot as heck out there. Pete Drury coming on, Logan coming off as we await. Oh, it was a foul. Excuse me, that explains. Oh, he had been running with
Stick
advantage.
in the back.
He needs a goal. It's saved by Zach, knocked down by Austin, pursued by Mihal. Mihal kicks it and is able to collect it. He just wants to get it out of there. He does. Huge hit into, look who's, Allen's got it now. He's looking for Grieve, who finds the perfect spot to stand and wait, but it's defended well by Cobb. Cobb's able to collect it, and he's going to hit it deep, far, wide. And it's Donal who's got it. Donal he's going to go for another point. Could be wide, and it is wide. That's a wide ball by Donal. Big hit by Stape into Brian. God, these two guys have been going at it a little bit. Brian and Johnny kick into Mike Scholl. Mike Scholl trying to get it over to Daly, unable to do it. Otherwise, it's collected by that was Mihal Slattery, who hits it into Max. Max has to kick it back into Jake, who does it well to send it back upfield. Now we've got another tech. Here comes the Silver Dollars. Hand pass over to Grieve. Grieve tries to get after it, and all he can muster is a point due to that high bounce. Perhaps the ground's a little harder than he had anticipated. Oh, jeez.
Unfortunate puck out. It's his teammate directly in the back of the head.
Oh, boy.
Luckily, he was wearing a helmet.
I'd love to say that's the first time I've seen that happen, but it is not the first time I've seen that happen. Yep, he got his bell rung, as they saw. That's Cobby, who's taking the helmet off. A 26-point game, I would say. I'd say that there's no sense in staying out there if Cobby's at all hurting. I don't know. We got legends taking out legends here. I think someone is.
You know what they say, heroes are remembered, but legends never die.
That's right. Legends never die. As Liam just said, I don't know. Oh, you did pick that up. Good one. Who wants to see some stats? I think we should look at the stats. All right. So, Donal with 5 goals and 10 points, obviously leading the charge. So now we're going to have, I do not know, this is kind of one of the stranger things. It's Oh, the 65. I see. Okay, here we go. And this time it's Allen who's going to take it, and it drifts. It's a point. It drifts over the bar. A point by Alan Morris. Well done to Allen. Great shot. All right, 39-12. Here comes Brady. Nice. Oh, he's called for steps. Matt Daly or Ben Bars. He definitely can count to 4, and he thought there were steps there. So we're at 49 minutes and 6 seconds. I have to believe this might even be the last shot. Hit by Allen. Goes wide. Wide ball. Wide ball. We're going to play this one to the end, though. We have to. We're Hailstones. All right. Here comes Stape with the puck. In he goes. That's Donal with a catch. He strikes it into Allen, who's unable to collect it, but Grieve sure gets after it. Here comes Grieve. He's hit by Max. Swung on by Stape. Here comes Gift. Will he? Oh, he wants a goal, and he'll take the dribbler. He'll take it any way he can get it. Great job, Andrew Gift. It goes into the stats just the same. Well done to you. And this game is getting out of hand. It's Mihal trying to get after it. That's Daly who collects. Grabs it. God, these guys have to be tired. Still giving it their all, though. I love it. Over to Campbell. I'm sorry, Mihal. Mihal will try and drift it in, but it's... Oh, it's off the crossbar. It's off the crossbar, ladies and gentlemen. This is Grieve who's going to try and get it. Logan is able to get after it, but it's...
It looked like it hit the net. I definitely saw that.
Yeah,
Oh, possibly from the other side.
It's a goal!
Oh, my goodness. It is a
It's
goal.
a goal for Grieve, I believe. Dave Grieve, right? Who had that? Yeah, I think it was Grieve. We'll put that in the scoreboard. Now, it's Brian Murphy trying to collect it. A lot of extra time given a little problems there, but Ben Bars has to be ready to blow this up. 45-12. My God. Nitty Gritty, and let's not forget the goalie by commission over on Silver Dollar. Clean slate, no goals today, and that's a stark contrast to the 9 that have been given up by the Nitty Gritty. So well done by Silver Dollar and their goalie by commission. That was John Campbell and Mihal, and of course their fullbacks who played a wonderful game. Matt Daly is wide. Here comes Campbell. He's looking for a puck out. He's going to drop it in on the boys. It's Allen. Yeah, kind of a swing, a wild swing, and he was from behind, so he came right down on the stick. Couldn't have possibly been playing the ball given his position. I think that's what Brian's saying. I'm sorry, Ben Bars is saying. So Matt Daly is going to get a few lungfuls of air and try and drift this over the bar. Here we go. It's up. It's far, but it is wide, and they will come away with nothing, unfortunately. So here comes John Campbell now. Oh, and that's it. Ben Bars is calling for the ball. Well done. A well-reffed game, a well-played game. The obvious bummer was the injury to Dave Dodge. We can take a look at the final stats. I just got to update this, and I got to make this so it updates every time I open the screen, which isn't going to be too hard. I just got to remember to do that. All right, everybody. Here's the final tallies. Donal O'Donovan 5-10. Nappy 1-2. Grieve 1-1. Alan Morris 1-2. Eli Berg chimed in with 2 points. And the guys are here. They are shaking hands. There's Cobb. Good to see he's up and on his feet. Well done, Ben Bars. Hey, I had 0-12 to 9-18. Hey, well done to everyone. Donal O'Donovan 5-10. Rookie. Mike Neprella 1-2. Dave Grieve 1-1. Alan Morris 1-2. Eli Berg 0-2. Andrew Gifford with a goal. Craig Wagner with a point. Brian Murphy with 4 points. Matt Daly, 5 points. David Dodge with 1 point before he had to leave. Mike Scholl. I must have clicked that wrong. No, Mike Scholl might have had 2 points. I'll have to ask him. And that's the extent of it. Here, you know what? I'm going to have to open this up a little too now that I see. Oh. All right, so that's it. That's the end of the domination. Thank you for the input, Connor, and thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well out in Arizona, but I can't wait to hear all about how things are out there. But thank you to everybody else. Huge thank you to Liam Jones and Quinlan Jones for sitting up here with manning the 2 cameras. Hot box up here. No other way to put it, right, guys? There's no ventilation, and even though we're in the shade, it is hot. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to start a stream probably in 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, Connor Jones wanted to recap of what happened to Dave Dodge. I won't even name the person because it was 100% unintentional and not his fault. But on a follow through, Dave Dodge was up behind somebody. The hurl followed through, hit him right on the ear. Incredibly unlucky shot. Split open his earlobe enough. I'm sure we could sew it back together, but he's had to head off to the emergency room. He drove himself. He was alert and fine, but I feel horrible about that. 1, obviously he's injured. 2, he's the captain of this team that needed him, and 3, he's a skilled player. It could have mean something different. I guess we'll have to wait till these 2 teams match up again. So for the Hailstone Broadcast Network and for my partners in crime, Quinlan and Liam Jones, this is Bill Jones saying have a good afternoon, everybody. And we'll see you in a few minutes for the second game.